Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on XLM or Stellar. We're doing a full update, fundamental update, of course. After yesterday, the countdown was ended, and we got our results. We'll do a technical update. I'll do a brief update of my analysis yesterday because I've been covering Stellar almost daily for the last week or so. And yesterday we talked about this crash, right? We talked about that this was the most likely scenario. So if you did follow the video, you knew this was coming. And it might sound a little bit weird, right? Because we got some big news, or at least it was announced as big news. Whether it really is big news, we'll still talk about that. But big news was announced and then the price drops, right? So we'll talk about that as well, how you can actually see that coming. And basically everything you need to know, all right? So that's what we'll do. We have enough to talk about, so let's get into it. Before we dive into it, I do want to mention that I have my own premium trading group in which I share my own trades. So for example, also an XLM short, but you also gain access to my chat room full of traders, which is very valuable, and my trading guide. So if you're interested in that, if you want to become a better trader, consider joining via the links down in the description. But now on to XLM. All right, so XLM over the last 10 days had a countdown of big news coming. Yesterday, that countdown ended on my birthday, which was a great surprise. And what they launched was this, Stellar Real World, which is some sort of an initiative, is the thing I would describe it as, which is trying to make people build real world applications of blockchain and crypto technology, which I am a very big fan of this initiative. Is it news that's going to make the price rally? No. Was it that surprising? Also no. And that's important because what we talked about yesterday is that usually with announcements like these, you have a buy the announcement, sell the news type of effect. All right. So there's hype when the announcement is there. So the price is bullish, price goes up right here, and then the news is released and price drops down. That's just usually what happens, especially if the news is not that surprising and not that amazing, which the news, it's good, it's great, all right? It's great news, but it's not huge news, like some sort of a Binance listing, even though I know XLM is already listed, but you know what I mean. So yeah, then we got a major crash right here. Just people that bought early in this rally right here, they sold. And just in general, probably a little bit of disappointment, even though I don't think that's 100% fair. But yeah, that caused us to have some significant bearish breakouts, first through 28.85, then 12.85, excuse me, and then 12.50, and then also 12.25. A lot of bearish breakouts, and in my eyes, XLM is just back in the same situation where it was at in this consolidation. All right, so that's where I think we are at. We just hit the top. So what I expect from here, which is a little bit dependent on what Bitcoin does, because it's a volatile day in general with the inflation rate coming out, so that could still make XLM bullish. If the inflation rate is lower than expected, XLM could still be very bullish. But right now, the most likely scenario seems that it will retest that level between 12.25 and 12.50. And then it will continue down to the lower ranges of this range we're in, around 11.5 cents at the very least. That seems most likely. Now, like I said, if the inflation rate is lower than expected and you see Bitcoin rallying all of a sudden, then definitely don't short this area, because then XLM might just continue going up together with Bitcoin, since XLM is still very much, if I am allowed to show you that, or I will probably not be able to show you, but we will be able to see that it's not that correlated right now. But historically, it actually was very correlated. All right, so that's the thing. So it will probably get back to that correlation pretty quickly now. So that means that if Bitcoin is bullish, XLM will follow that too. But that seems unlikely for now. It seems more likely that this will happen. So that's my take. That's my update. That's my analysis on XLM. If you do have any questions, then let me know down in the comments. And for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.